Welcome to Monster Hunters PH. My name is Kuya Ray and I'll be your guide to the wonderful world of monsters. So get comfy and listen close as we delve into the story of the Angitay. The Angitay are creatures with the upper body of a female human and the lower body and legs of a horse from the waist down. They were the Philippine counterpart to the Greek centauride, the female centaurs. They are also believed to be the female counterpart of another creature from the Philippines, the Tikbalang. They are sometimes depicted as having a single horn in the middle of their forehead, just like a unicorn. They were usually said to be attracted to precious gemstones and jewelry. Most Angitay live alone or in small bands, avoiding large organizations and complex societies. They are omnivorous, feeding on fruits, fungi, and small game hunted by bow and arrow. Angitay are surprisingly good climbers and often feel safer nestled in the branches of a large tree, where they keep watch and sleep. The Angitay may also be found at the end of the rainbow. They take refuge at the end of the rainbow, which is a symbol of the god Barangao. According to our research, the Angitay's homeland is believed to be in Santo Tomas, Batangas. The name Angitay actually came from the Filipino term angga, which means love in the Visayan language. Hence, the Angitay was once loved by her people and is still loved by the god Barangao. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl, a descendant of a datu who was punished by lubay-lubyok ni Mahuyuk-yukan and turned into the first Taiho, or the Philippine centaur. Her name was Angga, which means love in Visayan. Angga was beautiful, but very vain and selfish. The god Barangao fancied her, and wherever she goes, a rainbow appears. She also had a penchant for shiny things and loved jewels very much. That she isn't above stealing the jewels and precious things of others to adorn her milky white body. One day, Angga happened to pass by a sacred grove of Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan and saw her servants, dwarves carrying gold on sacks, and followed them. She asked them to whom this gold belonged to. They answered, "Only to the fairest among the earth's children, Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan." Angga got jealous and arrogant, and proclaimed herself being the fairest of earth's children. She then rushed home and told the villagers to build her a throne encrusted with jewels and gold and carry her back to the shrine of Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan. Her arrogance and fury boiled over and shouted, "Nothing and no one is more fairer than me. Only I deserve those earthly treasures." In a flash of golden light, Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan appeared before the girl. The townspeople fled, but they were all turned into yellow field mice in a flash. The goddess then stepped hard on the girl's toes, and they turned into golden hooves. She then conked the girl's forehead with her golden slipper, and a big ivory horn grew. She then cursed the girl for her folly of declaring herself higher than any deity and made her the image of her ancestor, the lusty Datu, into a half-woman, half-horse, and everyone would flee from her hideousness. Barangao, however, felt pity on the girl and blessed her with her good looks back, even though she still has a horn and is half-horse, and gave her the power to ride the rainbow and take shelter at the end of the rainbow. To this day, natives believe when you see a rainbow, an Angitay is at the end of it, still looking for Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan's coffer of gold. The curse of Burigadang Pada Sinaklang Bulawan turned the girl into the first Angitay, promising she would be reverted to normal if she is able to collect 7 sacks of gold. Barangao promised to continue helping the girl and they would hunt for it after the rain. Burigadang pada sinaklang Bulawan does not like getting wet. However, the goddess also blew some gold dust in her eyes, which makes her see mirages of golden forms from a distance. That way, she is eternally bound to her monstrous form, for she cannot finish her task. These rogue, female centaur-like creatures form bandit groups to rob caravans and other creatures of their precious jewels. Angitai are addicted to the gemstones, which brings them in constant conflict with the minotaur-like sarangay, which have precious gem earrings with horns and hooves that are also decorated with precious gems. They love to cover themselves in precious gemstones, and the female that has the most precious gemstones is their leader. So when you find yourself traveling near the end of the rainbow, be careful of your gold and jewelry, because these creatures might take it for themselves as a form of passage through their land. This has been Kuya Ray from Monster Hunters PH, now signing off. See you in our next video.